Big Nate makes the grade. So, Mr. Candidate, what's your platform? My platform? Yes, well, what do you want to do as treasurer? Nothing. I just wanted to keep you from being treasurer. He's the man who put the petty in the petty cash. Catchy campaign slogan. Hi, Nate. Can I have a statement from you for the school newspaper? What kind of statement? All the candidates are doing it. You'll know. Just to let the voters know what you'll do if elected. If elected, the first thing I'll do is speak to my worthy opponent and congratulate her on a good campaign and tell her in your face, Gina. So, what did my worthy opponent say when you interviewed her for the paper? How come you keep doing that? Doing what? That thing with your fingers. You do it whenever you say worthy opponent. So it doesn't seem all that respectful. Oh, crisis, I'm not being respectful. Some articles will write themselves. The battle was joined. Hey! Game on. Hey, I'm Nate Wright, candidate for treasurer. Who are you gonna vote for? I'm undecided. Oh, come on, you can't seriously be thinking about voting for Gina. I mean, give me a break. She's so annoying. She's so stuck up. Is that what you'd want to think? The choice between her and me is no-brainer. Okay, I'm not undecided anymore. There, was that so hard? How goes the election? That's what I'm trying to find out. Chester, my man, all done voting? Who'd you vote for? Get out of my face, you little dorkazoid. Is that what you called an exit poll? I'm beginning to see the benefits of a monarchy. Okay, everyone, the votes have been tallied and the election results are in. Brenda is president, Chanel is the vice president, Elizabeth is the secretary, and Gina is treasurer. Dang. It was close though, it had to be close. Oh yes, very close. Very close to unanimous. See, Gina, you locked out. Well, you won, Gina. Go ahead and gloat. Rub my nose in. Oh, no, Nate. That's not what today is all about. This is a victory for me. It's a triumph for the voters whose voices were heard. The real winner is the electoral process. She's gloats good. Take the Miss Godfrey true or false quiz. Check it out. True or false? True. So true. Again? Prepare to be wowed, Mr. Shovelux. Wow. I'm here to read the morning announcements. Wowed? That's right. I'm going to end with a joke. I'm going to leave them laughing. That's not a good idea, Nate. Oh, come on. Everyone loves to have their funny bone tickled. Mr. Shavalsky, you obviously love a good chuckle. Sure, look at all those laugh lines. This kid's a riot. And finally, today's field hockey game against Bali has been postponed until Friday. That concludes this morning's announcements. Pretty dull. Gang? Morning announcements are the ones snooze fest instead of being what they could be, an event. And so, starting today, yours truly will endeavor to make our time together each morning just a bit more miserable. Guy walks into a bar with a duck on his head. Nate, I'm afraid I can't allow you to you to tell jokes over the intercom during morning announcements. But why not? Because it has nothing to do with school. That's why. Got ya. So if I told a joke that did have something to do with school, that would be okay. Hey gang, how many math teachers does it take to screw in a light bulb? Stop. So you're saying I can't tell a joke during morning announcements? That's what I'm saying. But all I'm trying to do is bring a few yucks to the table. Sorry, Nate, that's the way it is. If you wanted to brighten people's day, you have to do it by reading the officially approved announcements. Hey, people! Headlight screening at 8 o'clock today. Miss Godfrey, will you find me some Tylenol? Finally, today's lunch will be fish sticks, tater tots, fruit cup, and raisin cookies. And now for a brief editorial. When an individual wants to inject a tiny bit of levity into the school day and is denied the chance to do that my friends, is censorship. And censorship is wrong. Doesn't school teach us about free speech? Should morning announcements be a time for our voices to be heard? I say yes. That concludes this brief editorial. And despite the fact that the school is trying to muzzle me, I'll tell this morning's joke of the day. Knock, knock. Hear that, folks? Mr. Nicholas is finally getting in the spirit of things with a knock-knock joke. Who's there, Mr. Collis? Angry principal. Angry principal who? Angry principal who's about to send you to detention. I don't get it. What y'all got? An older yearbook. Over in the reference stacks, they have copies of every yearbook in the school's history. Cool. This one's from 20 years ago. It's totally hilarious. Is that Mr. Galvin? Yep, he was actually young once. Wow, look at Miss Bellamy. Snickers, 20 years and 40 pounds ago. Hey, is Mr. Rosa in there? Let me see. Let's see. Flip. Nice fear. Snort. Nice disco shirt. Ha 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 he ha ha. Hello, boys. Ha 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 ha. This is why during free periods I tend to stay in my classroom with the door locked. He's a disco inferno. We have to write a hanku for English class. What's a hanku? Japanese poetry. It's supposed to have 17 syllables. Allow me to demonstrate, Teddy. You have cheese doodles. Orange, delicious, crunchy. Give me one right now. This may be the first time a hanku has been used to mooch junk food. You didn't say please. That'd be too many syllables. Narf, narf. Did you write your hanku? Yep, it's about Miss Godfrey. Miss Godfrey? Hey, it's supposed to be about nature. It is. But Mother Rock uses her disgusting breath reeking of spam. That's about nature? The nature of evil, plus there's a rock in it. I wrote another hilarious hanku about Miss Godfrey. Listen to this. It's 17 syllables of sheer poetry. She's a monster of bloated obscenity, and she's right behind you. No, that's 18 syllables. Can't you count? So you wrote some poem about me? What? I know. Oh, it doesn't even mention it. It doesn't even mention your name. See, what makes it think it's about you? I could be referring to some other bloated obscenity. Sigh. You again? Psst. What are you in for? Throwing food in the cafeteria? But what about you? I wrote an insulting hanku about Miss Godfrey. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Good one, man. Hey, recite it. The reference value of the detention room might be fading. I'm in detention in an appalling injustice. I don't belong here. Protest the hanku. Sit down and be quiet. Look here, young fella. Howdy, Emmett. You gotta mop this hallway. You have to throw away all this trash. Trash? This isn't trash. Looks like trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Whatever, throw it away. But there's a lot of good stuff in here. Name it. I can find anything in here. Anything? Anything. Check out. You can find a copy of Arthur Guitar's Boogie, Smith's recording of Who Shot Willie, Russell, 78 or 45. He doubted me. What's with the frisbees? Nate, why didn't you hand in your homework? Yep. I didn't have time to do it because of a family emergency. Oh, I see. Well, don't worry about the homework, Nate. I hope everything works out all right. I just discovered the holy grail of excuses. Miss Godfrey, I wasn't able to do the homework last night. We're still having a family emergency. I understand, Nate. Let me know if there's anything I can do. You're already doing it. I'm sorry to hear about your family emergency, Nate. Would you like to talk about it? No. It's too painful. Well, don't keep it all bottled up. That'll just make it harder to handle. If you don't want to talk to a teacher or a counselor, at least find a friend you can confide in. Okay. Psst. I got Mr. Godfrey eating out of my hand. This family emergency excuse is the best idea I've ever had. It works like a charm. Not only does it get me out of doing homework, but the phrase family emergency sounds too personal for Miss Godfrey to ask for any details. But there isn't any details because the whole thing is a bogus, right? Exactly, it's genius. How about a high five? I'm learning more toward a simple slap in the face. Hi, Dad. Hello, son. Guess who just called? Miss Godfrey. He was concerned about the family emergency. You've been referring to the lately as an excuse for not doing your homework. You can imagine how awkward it was for me to tell her that there is no family emergency yet, or I'll be in my room. So Miss Godfrey found out your family emergency was a sham, huh? Did she ever? Not only did she tip off my dad, she's making me do all the homework I missed, plus an extra book report, plus detention until Thanksgiving. Not to mention the fact that having something done is something so successful you probably lost a lot of self-respect. Huh? Forget it. Oh, how I hate her.